Except when they're not.
Except when they're trying to kill you.
Except in Darkshore, where they don't exist. I ran Darkshore earlier. My monk, it's like a 340 level character. Just to get the 400. And I was like, I should go heals. Because there's literally nobody else here going to do it. Don't forget to switch passives or anything, racials, things like that if you need to.
Oh, yeah.
Can you pop the tanks out, please?
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
Your inventions are still cut-rate trash. You
And there we go.
pinnacle
Run away!
of
Run away!
technology. Let's see how you handle this
Sorry.
little gizmo.
I saw sparklies.
I know. I was like, we always have sparklies.
My add-on tells me that Darkcloak actually pulled that. So are we going to kick him out now? Or?
I thought I saw him over there too.
Minus
Oh, I
50
thought it was
KP.
me.
Let's see if our Bernie's out yet. Nope.
Oh my gosh,
Still
nice
seething shore.
ponytail, Darkcloak.
Well, let me put some food down. They can fend for themselves.
Some people I haven't heard tonight. If everybody wants to check their mics, I haven't heard Gren or Darkloak, even though we're harassing him.
What?
I heard
I was just saying I hadn't heard your voice, so I wanted to give you the heads up in case your mic wasn't working.
No, I'm good.
Okie doke. I hear you now.
That's kind of funny. I just realized we have a buff called Horde.
Sounds like a nerf to me.
Ouch.
Kaylin,
Yeah.
do you happen to have a cauldron?
I do.
I can always send some from Aslora also.
I have one.
It's going down.
Thank you. I have fish stuff to send Sticky, Soapy, but he never showed, so no fish for you.
I'm assuming somebody's playing that Mario music over vent. Is that true?
Mary music?
Mario music. No? Is that some awful new
don't hear
feature of
anything.
some add-on? That's really
I don't-
mixing.
I
I
bet
mean,
you
I don't
said
hear
that
it
on-
Mario
either.
Day.
I don't hear any now.
It is Mario
Although I
Day.
like.
You do realize that, right? It's Mario Day.
I reinstalled DBM and I just installed like a bunch of different mods that I don't think I previously had, and I think I have some awful new music.
Somebody's got a pet out called Koopa. It could be that. But I don't hear it.
I hear he's a real trooper.
I think he is.
Okay, I think we've all been here, but anybody need a refresher?
Hello?
Howdy.
Hello.
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 Hello there.
And that would be
Hi.
Debron.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me fine? And is there any, like, feedback or anything coming from it?
Nope. You sound fine.
Oh, great. Okay. I was worried because, on my other guild, we have issues with it all the time.
Can we get a TV beer?
So far, so good.
Gracias, sir. And just an FYI, Debron, you're going to be Horde when you get here.
Wait, what now with the what now?
Welcome to the Horde.
For faction changing your character,
Yeah, because you're late.
you have
You
no
get a
choice in
faction
the
change.
matter.
Welcome to the Slouch.
Oh, but I gotta be undead? That's lame.
It gets
Yeah,
worse, brother.
there's no
They
choice.
make me a goblin.
Oh, yeah, no, I'd rather be undead.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
fine with this. I'm fine with this.
Okay, quick rundown. You've never been here, right, Debron?
Right.
Okay, quick rundown. We're going to get you to heal, if we could.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry.
So Tinker will do a couple different things. He'll do a Buster Cannon. Don't be in front of him when he does the Buster Cannon. He will do Gigavolt Charge, which will put a little stopwatch above your head. You will want to run behind one of the 3 different sections of stone that is marked, and then behind the orange and the red one that are across behind Mechatork, there's actually another smaller section, so we can have 2 people by there. Once you have the little clock thing go down, you'll get Gigavolt Blast, which you want to be behind those so you don't affect anybody else. It'll just affect you. He will do a Blast Off, which is a small circle under him. Be out of that. And then a bigger circle in a different part of the area here that he'll land in. Hey, there's O'Brien.
Yeah, he didn't know about the time change.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, I forgot about him.
I didn't know you had a time change. I thought it's...
Yeah, we move things up an hour just to complicate things.
Hi, kiddo.
I always used to have to send emails to the guys from the Philippines that raided with us, but I forgot you were here.
I forgot about that too. Legacy, do you want to go back DPS?
No. Just kidding, I can do it.
Okay.
Oh, she sounded so serious.
She did. So the other thing he will do is we'll get these little robots out that have blue circles around them. Don't stand in the blue circle because you'll take damage and you'll get stunned. And then we'll have a couple people that get shrunk down. Make sure you don't step on them because you can actually step on them and damage them. But the shrunk down people, and you'll see yourself if you get shrunk down, need to jump in the little robots. And then everybody else will be able to see a thing above your head, but you won't be able to see it. So what we will do is we will call out your marker, and there'll probably be somebody who doesn't have a marker, which will just say no marker or none, and then a color. And you'll have 6 buttons across the bottom, 5 or 6 buttons. Just press the associated color when we call your marker. After you do 3 of those, then you'll get a button which will blow up the robot. At 40%, he'll transition. He'll fly up in the air. We'll get some exploding sheep. We'll clear out some robots and just avoid everything that's on the ground, crap on the ground. The exploding sheep will put out flames, which I would say kind of like last expansion pack. There was a boss that did that, but you weren't here for that, so it doesn't make any sense. And then when he lands, that's when we'll hero. He'll have a 30% buff, and we'll just need to burn him and take him out. And yes, they do go through the walls. So, exploding sheeps, the Gigavolt or the Buster Cannon, all that crap goes through these walls. So don't expect the wall to protect you. Just like Gren
So
said.
the wall only helps us for what again? I'm sorry.
So when you get the Gigavolt charge, you'll get a little stopwatch above your head. You run behind the wall. The wall protects the rest of the raid for when it goes off. What it
And
won't.
you have to be.
Go ahead.
Sorry, on that one, you have to be the only one at that marker. So you got to watch where everybody else is going, or call out which marker you're going to, and everybody has to go to a different marker because 3 people will get it at the same time, I think, or maybe
Yeah.
2.
Most of the time it's
okay.
3. Sometimes we get 2. The far side, there are 4 spots. There's the orange and the red walls, which are the big walls, and then there's 2 little wall sections behind that. So, okay, let's do this. So, food, cauldron's still down. It's over here.
Yeah, I'm half already.
So grab one, drink it. Grab another one if you haven't. Food's already been down, but we'll take care of
I
that
have my.
if we go again. You hear him?
I am here. I'm just saving my new tanking trinket in my tanking gear set.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You face the pinnacle of gnomish technology. Let's see how you handle this little gizmo.
Here's the first robot. Here comes Cannon.
You asked for it.
Can we root it?
Oh man.
Thank you.
Get ready for a shot.
Who's calling out the colors?
I'll call out colors. We'll get along. I'm going to do second. Okay, Gigavolt charges are about to go off. This is blast off. Don't be in the circles. There's bot number 2. Here comes Cannon.
Of superior gnomish artillery. Target terminated.
Oh,
Oh,
bonus.
weird. Okay.
Let's see how you handle this little gizmo.
There's bot number 3.
I'd advise you to stay
Reading it.
grounded.
Blast off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And shrinking.
You down to size.
Debron's down.
I'm sorry. I
I'm small.
thought I had a brain fart. I
Okay.
apologize.
No markers
Did I get
red.
raised by mistake?
Whom is yellow. Blue marker is yellow. Whom purple. No marker purple. Callan green. Whom you're yellow. Callan blue. No marker red.
Advise you to stay grounded. Landing area.
Sorry, what's square?
Square is blue.
One down.
And that's just me not paying attention. So,
The round circles, when they don't have a robot in it, they're not where the beam is going.
no. The beam is,
No.
he fires the beam straight ahead.
Okay. Because I saw a circle, and I had assumed that he was going to be firing that direction, and he ended up shooting me and killing me.
Yeah, you have to watch him. There's a Buster Cannon.
Yeah, see how he turns like that?
Yeah, I get it now. Thanks.
Yeah. And I think it's safe to say a circle is pretty much always something to stay out of.
2,
Right?
1.
Just a ground effect thing, right?
Okay, I'm too far away to see anything, so Legacy, Musty, and Oberoni are shrunk. But I can't see anything.
Okay, Oberoni purple, X is yellow, Legacy purple, Oberoni blue, X is green, Legacy green, Oberoni yellow, X yellow, Legacy blue.
To introduce a favorite player in the landing area. Target terminated.
Good job on the spark bots.
4, 3, 2.
I'd advise you to stay grounded.
There's a spark block behind the red marker. Oh, he just walked through the wall.
Got him. Oh,
Allow
somebody else
me
got him.
to introduce a favorite gadget of mine.
Beware.
Buster Cannon.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Spread.
Get ready.
I'm shrunk.
Oh, sorry, Noop. Twist.
Alonwin green, Nope yellow, Darkcloak
Beware.
yellow, Alonwin and Nope blue, Darkcloak purple, Alonwin red, Nope yellow, Darkcloak blue.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
He's almost at 40%. He's going to transition soon.
A favorite. I'd advise you to stay grounded.
Friends
Let's put that
change.
horde
Now he's
intellect
transitioning.
Gallywix brags about to the
4,
test. I know
3,
how fond you
2,
are of swords and battle
Spread.
axes, but surely you recognize superior
4,
technology when
beware.
you see it.
2, 1.
Yellow, blue, green,
Dance.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Spread.
Watch your step.
Beware.
Yep. We got 4 people shrunk. Watch out for him.
4, 3, 2.
I'd advise you to stay grounded.
Watch your step.
Beware.
Dance.
I got a battle res if anyone wants me to.
I would hold on to it for a tank or healer if needed.
Okay.
Your
Things change.
odds of victory are decreasing exponentially by the second.
If somebody has drums, now's the time.
Allow me to introduce a family
Beware.
taste of superior
Buster Cannon.
artillery. Engage.
Blast off. Watch the circles.
Beware.
That was a Buster Cannon.
Allow me
Yeah, it was,
introduce
right back towards
a
the center.
favorite
4,
gadget of mine.
3, 2.
I'd advise you to stay grounded.
So calling out the
Four,
colors with the robots doesn't happen in this phase at all.
1.
It will when people get shrunk.
Cut you down to size.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, there's people with colors.
Let's see. Darkcloak is red and the other person is purple. Darkcloak yellow. Other person yellow.
Allow me to
Other
introduce
person red. Darkcloak
Get
red.
ready for a shocking twist.
Other person red.
I just got in one.
Okay, you're red.
Area.
Green.
Beware.
Buster Cannon.
Red.
Red.
Target terminated.
Nice. Oh,
Let's get Gren up.
One down. More to go.
No,
yeah,
never mind.
everybody's
it's just,
dead.
It's just 2. Yeah, we lost a lot of DPS there
4.
during the transition.
Target terminated.
Or right after. There's a couple people
Yeah,
that
bunch
have
of
the
stuff.
thing that goes above the. They calls out their name, but it doesn't call out. Like Herrick says, Algon or something like that.
Are
Is
you
that-
speaking in shadow?
Oh,
Void tongue.
okay.
Mine too. So his is 5 letters and mine is a lot more than that.
Okay.
Everybody else should be speaking English.
Shadow has its own language.
Yeah. Well, you know, like when we're killing the void, whatever, those big tentacle things, they all have that language
The
with
old
a lot of
ones.
apostrophes and yeah,
Yeah,
apostrophes
okay.
and consonants.
Okay. Food's down. Go here, Caleb.
I've just deleted the DBM victory sounds add-on. Because after the first ad went away, it started playing the Mario theme non-stop for the remainder of the
That's because it's Mario Day.
Anywheres. May your feet find good trails.
I think you can do without that.
Yeah, it's
There's
actually at a pretty fair portion of the master volume.
There's a mount up if anybody needs to repair.
Thank you.
Or transmog.
Or, yes, clean up. I don't think you can transmog. You get like a PvP set.
Yeah, you're set transmog in Horde. If you're in the other faction, that is.
It's a special buff we have.
I see.
So anybody have any questions? We all did pretty, or you guys did pretty well. I was second dead, but you all did pretty well. Running with one less healer.
Well, one question I have is when you're calling out the colors and all that, do you just need to DPS the robot, or what are you doing to it? When you
So
call
they're
it?
pushing, the person who is in the robot can't see what color they have. So when we call out the marker and the color, they're pushing buttons in their interface.
So we're pushing that color then in their robot.
Yes, because they can't see their color.
Okay, that makes
It's like
a lot
a
more sense.
self-destruct sequence.
Yes.
So you can get out of the shell that you're stuck in.
Yeah, you hit 3 special buttons and then a self-destruct button, and that blows the robot up.
Right on.
Any other questions?
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right. Kill this guy. Even though he's on our team.
5, 4, 3.
I apparently still have the diamond barrier buff from
Your odds of survival.
Opulence.
Probably a trinket. You have the trinket.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Buster Cannon.
I ran right into that.
Not advised.
Gigavolt charges.
Move to circle.
Blast off. Whoa. Cannon.
Allow me to introduce a
Spark
favorite
butt 3.
gadget of mine.
2.
I'd advise you to stay grounded.
Charges. Blast off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's
Spread.
cut you down to
Shrinking. Moon is red. Beer glass, you're red. Moon is yellow. Beer, you're yellow. Square is red. Moon is red. Beer, you're blue.
Let's see how you handle this.
Square is red.
Get ready for a shocking twist.
Blast off. Buster Cannon.
Buster Cannon.
Superior gnomish artillery. Target terminated.
That's not okay.
Bad touch.
Four, three.
Get blasted and bombed at the same time. That's not cool.
I gotta run. I'm going yellow.
Blast off.
Let's see how you handle this little gizmo.
Beware.
Buster Cannon.
Four, three, two, one.
Spread.
Target blue.
I'm shrunk.
4, 3, 2.
August green.
Oh, Herrick is green. Everybody else is yellow. Herrick is yellow. Skull is red. X is purple. Herrick is red. Skull yellow. X blue.
Allow me to introduce a favorite landing area.
Somebody just blew up with a gigavolt charge.
Yeah,
That must have
section
been
time.
me.
Yeah, that really hurts. We gotta watch those.
4, 3, 2.
I'd advise you to stay grounded.
Charges.
Let's see how you handle this little gizmo.
Third bot. We get shrunk some. Buster Cannon.
Superior gnomish artillery.
Here comes
Four,
Shrink.
3, 2, 1.
Spread.
I'll call it. I'm dead.
Put that horde intellect Gallywitz brat.
Alright, Herrick green, Moon blue, Square purple, Herrick red, Moon green, Skull, or sorry, Square red, Herrick green, Moon purple, Square yellow.
And just avoid crap. And don't step on
Oops, on the
people.
stairs. Don't step on me.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Spread.
Target blue. Watch your step.
Beware. 4, 3, 2.
I'd advise you to stay grounded.
Watch your step.
Beware.
I'm moving decks.
Dance.
Should we res somebody? We've got 2.
Your
Things change.
odds of victory are
Watch the landing.
exponentially.
And let's res Lawman.
Allow me. Target terminated.
Wow, that happened
Okay,
fast.
res whom?
2, 1.
One down. More to go.
You get a debuff for after you're small or something?
No, you shouldn't.
Mm-mm. Blast off, watch it.
Beware.
Blaster Cannon. Buster Cannon.
Allow me to introduce a favorite
4,
gadget of mine.
3, 2.
Get ready for a shocking
charges.
twist.
Done.
Thank you.
Run aboard. 4,
Blast off, watch the landing.
2, 1.
You've
Spread.
got a small problem on your hands.
And shrinking. Oberoni blue.
Skull is purple. Go ahead.
Oberoni red. Skull is green. Oberoni green.
You got squad.
Skull is red.
You're on your own, home.
I'm dead.
They took the bots.
Of superior gnomish artillery.
Four, three, two.
I'd advise you to stay grounded.
Okay, charges.
Landing area.
Grin's got to hide, and there's no other tank.
How you handle this little
So don't follow him past the barrier.
taste of superior
And Grin.
Cannon.
artillery. Target terminated.
Okay, well, let's wipe this up.
4, 3, 2,
Target
1.
terminated. One down.
Four.
More to
If you
go.
can get yourself in a bot, you'll save yourself.
Advise you to stay
Beware.
grounded.
Square is blue. Get yourself in a bot, Star.
One down.
You'll save your.
More
Oh,
to go.
where that works too.
So did the healers notice a healing absorb on me before I died? By any chance?
No,
Who are
not
you?
really.
I'm sorry, I don't know the voices.
That would be
Humchamba. Orange nipple tank. Bear.
Okay.
I didn't
just
notice.
came out of a robot. Oh, you were already low, I think.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out if it's this new trinket that I've got, because it saves my life from a death blow, but then it absorbs some healing afterwards.
That could have been.
I only noticed we had two thingies exploding in the raid that should hide behind the wall. That's a killer. This is
Yeah,
not
that
killable.
the Gigavolt Blast will put a big dot on you. It's a 44k damage, and then a 30-second dot that ticks for 22k every 2 seconds. So that's a pretty serious dot.
Yikes.
Dang.
I have many lucky.
So if you have the charge, you need to get behind those pillars. And the charge is the thing that'll give you a little stopwatch above your head.
To our friends.
Maybe it's a buck with dental issues, Musty.
I don't even know what to say about that.
Buck teeth, huh?
Mm-hmm. Okay, we've seen it again. Anybody, any questions? We're getting good. I mean, we're getting this. We can do this.
Let's do it.
I'm eating. That's the reason why I haven't hit it yet. Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I've calculated your odds of survival. They are not in your favor. Let's see how you handle this little gizmo.
Cannon in 3.
Beware.
This cannon.
Superior gnomish
Go away from the
artillery.
robot.
4, 3, 2.
Get ready for a shocking twist.
Full charges. Blast off here.
Engage.
Cannon coming.
Ask for it. how you handle
Third
this
spark
little
plug.
gizmo.
3, 2,
I'd advise you to stay grounded.
And charges. Blast off.
4, 3,
Whoa.
2, 1.
Let's
Spread.
cut you down to size.
Grant, boom is shrunk.
Shrunk. Moon is yellow.
So am I.
Unmarked is green.
Right. Whom is green. Alignment is red. Herrick is red. Whom is blue. Alignment green. Herrick yellow. Whom purple. Herrick.
I'd advise you to stay grounded.
Never mind.
Blast off. Watch the blast off.
Ask for it.
Okay, we have 3 spark spots down.
4, 3, 2.
I'd advise you to stay grounded.
Okay, roll charges.
Watch
the blast off.
Allow me to introduce a favorite gadget of mine.
Cannon coming.
Ask for it.
Might want to root that bot that's following him around.
4, 3, 2.
My root's
One.
up.
Why do we have 4?
Somebody blew up last
We
time.
missed one.
4, 3, 2.
Beer is red.
Beware.
That person over there. Alexa is purple. Beer is green. Skull
Stick
is
is
red.
red.
Alexa's red. Beer is blue. Beer and Alexa blue. Skull is
Green. Skull is green. Yellow.
Skull is yellow.
Four, 3, 2.
Get ready for a shocking twist.
We'll get to clear up these spots during the intermission.
Right.
Gigavolts. Gotta go. Hurry, speed boost.
It's on cooldown. Shit.
I put a couple
Sorry.
of and I don't know if it helped.
Okay, intermissions.
Spread.
Watch the sheep.
If you're tiny, you probably, unless you're going to a bar, you want to stand along the edge.
Nope. Blue. Square.
tiny with a
Green.
bulb.
Other person. Yellow. I gotta hide. Sorry, guys.
I cocked it up.
Blue
Dark
is
cloak
red.
purple.
This debuff is not healable.
Oh, hi, Alexa.
4, 3,
See you back
Sorry.
there.
Nope purple.
Spread.
Dark cloak red. Nope green.
Beware.
Sorry, guys, I botched up that
Roll
bulb.
weapon.
4, 3, 2.
I'd advise you to stay grounded.
If you're shrunk, do you have to go to a robot?
Beware.
You don't have to, but you really should. If you don't, and there's a chance we don't clear the robot, then they just stack up and become harder. During the intermission here, it's possible to have more shrunk people than there are robots. We had 3 robots and at least 4 shrunk people because I was shrunk and had no robot. And that's why Alonwin missed me in the quarter, I guess.
I have many, many wares.
Let's put out one of these for change of pace. Pork and beans in a triangle.
Thank you.
Maybe you guys can help me. Alana Win.
Yes.
I have that symbol of hope. It's a 5-minute cooldown. When do you pop yours?
I just tend to pop it. It's just a get mana back for all the healers, right?
It bolsters morale of all healers in your party or raid, restoring 2% of the missing mana every 1 second for 6 seconds.
Yeah, so, you know, when you get low or when everybody's down to like a quarter mana or something, that's when I would hit it. It's not something you need to do on cooldown unless the other healers disagree.
Yeah, I was just, I guess I was wondering if you wanted to stagger them or like hold mine or yours until a certain point or just eyeball it.
Well, I'm playing Shadow.
Yeah, she's not healing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
Oberoni is healing.
Okay.
But do you have Symbol of Hope as a disc?
No.
Oh, okay.
Alright, it's all you. Just do it whenever you want then.
Then I'll pop it around 40% of him, so then that way. Or if you guys think that your like healing is, your mana is drained out.
Call for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's try this with legacy healing also. I know that messes you up a little bit, but that'll give us a little bit of a chance. And we got to be getting those Gigavolt charges behind the barriers. That's like the most important thing, because if we have one of those dots go off, it's almost unhealable. Or probably it's unhealable, as Oberoni was saying. So we got to get those behind the charges. With the extra healer, with Legacy as the extra healer, we're going to lose a chunk of DPS. But I think our DPS is pretty good. We just need that to get those charges. So if you're a healer and you get it, hide. Don't worry about the healing, because we'll have that. And this will give us another different class to heal also.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You face the pinnacle of gnomish technology! Allow me to introduce a favorite gadget of mine!
Sparkbot.
Superior gnomish artillery!
4, 3, 2.
I'd advise you to stay grounded!
Okay, here's charges. Watch it blast off. Here comes cannon.
Superior gnomish artillery! Let's see how you handle
Come charges.
this little gizmo!
3, 2.
I'd advise you to stay grounded!
Here's charges.
Move 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's
Spread.
cut you down to size!
Target you.
And
I'm shrunk.
Alexa shrunk.
Oh, beer is red, square is red, other person is purple, beer is blue, square green, purple, beer is green, whom is red, blue.
Shocking twist!
Still in there.
Alexa blue.
Blue.
Purple.
Cannon.
two.
I'd advise you to stay grounded.
Gigavolt charges.
Talk, please.
Landing area.
Move to stone.
Allow me to introduce a favorite gadget of mine. Have a taste of superior gnomish artillery.
Move when it's coming at you, whom?
Here comes shrinking
I
people.
know.
1.
Spread.
Four.
Skull is yellow. Nuke, you're purple. X is purple. Kalen, you're purple.
I'm moving
Nuke,
to
you're
square.
red. X is blue. And I'm hiding.
To stone.
Okay, Noop green, Kalen blue.
Four. Three. Two.
Charges.
I gotta run. Going red.
Let's see how you handle this little gizmo.
We got fork spark spots.
Have a taste of superior
Cannon, watch it.
gnomish artillery.
4, 3, 2.
This should keep you busy for a while.
Okay. It's transitioning.
4,
I know how fond you
Here
are
comes
of
shrinking.
spears and battle axes, but surely you recognize superior technology when you see it.
Two.
Okay, Noop is
Noop
red.
is-
Go ahead.
Okay, Noop is yellow, X is blue, and the other two are purple. Noop is red, X is red. I gotta.
Into circle.
Whom is yellow. Musty is
Kalen's
blue.
purple.
3, 2, 1.
Spread.
Whom purple.
Terminated.
Musty green.
Four.
2 healers down.
Two.
Get ready for a
Let's get Oberoni up.
I got trapped.
Watch your step.
Dance.
And watch the explosions.
Your
Phase
odds
change.
of victory are decreasing
Or
exponentially
legacy.
by the second.
Hey, there was Hero.
Allow me to introduce a favorite
Buster Cannon.
Two. One.
Gigavolt charges are out.
Musty's going behind X.
Okay, healers, we need to watch the tanks. Blast off.
Beware.
Buster Cannon.
Allow me to introduce a favorite
Four.
gadget of mine.
Three. Two.
I'd advise you to stay grounded.
I'm going yellow.
Run away. 4,
Blast off.
3, 2, 1.
You've
Spread.
got a small problem on your hands.
I'm shrunken.
Skull is yellow, Kalen is yellow. Skull is green, Kalen green. Skull is red, Kalen blue. Whom doesn't have a bot, so keep Gren up.
To introduce a favorite. Get ready for a shocking
There's a bot coming in right now. Home.
landing area.
A minute.
Yellow.
Yellow for you.
For
Purple.
Now green. Purple. Now
Green.
green.
Good job. I got him.
Someone didn't get behind the block.
I was running to the same one as Oberoni, and I had to run to the opposite side of the friggin' floor. I'm sorry.
Okay, big heals on whom?
3, 2,
I'd advise you to stay grounded.
I gotta hide.
Let's see how you handle this little gizmo. Ask for it.
Oh, come on.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread.
Please don't shrink me.
Shrunk. Do we have a tank? Needs. Okay.
Square
I'm
is
stop.
green, red, blue.
Okay, we have little people, so watch your step.
Let's see how you handle this little girl. Engage.
Robot coming in if you're shrunk.
Get him down!
You can do it!
Used my last cooldown.
Just 110. Oh.
Wow.
Yay.
Nice.
Good job, guys.
Well, that was interesting.
I ran as far away as I could and then taunted.
Come on.
Yeah, it was a good plan.
Cameron.
It wasn't
Boom.
enough. Thank the tides he had one last trick up his
Okay,
sleeve
so
to carry
why
him
aren't
to
we Horde?
safety.
Because so the story for the Alliance side is the first 6 bosses, but the Horde have 3 different bosses, and this is the Horde fighting back against these 3 bosses. It's kind of like a different storyline, so they do a faction swap.
To let you know what happened after we killed King Rostgun.
Yeah.
All right on.
So you're trading your
The other
shoulder
two
spear?
bosses?
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna be AFK for a moment. Wife is calling me.
We're right on time for taking our 5-minute break, so that'll work.
Oh, great.
We'll run this and then we'll see if anybody's interested in your shoulders. Anybody else have loot to trade? Ooh, Crane got a mace. That's nice.
Sadly, no.
Yeah, I don't need the mace if anybody needs it. Roll on it.
Okay, we'll roll on it when we get back.
Sounds good.
Is he getting hungry? Sorry, I heard you.
He's just screaming me. He kicked me in the head. I'm trying to find a Lego piece. I can't find it. He's losing his mind. It's apparently a black and blue light for the car. No. Bending down to look under the couch.
One, two.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wakey, wakey, kids. See who's back.
The 7th Legion fought bravely to get us out of there.
Hold this ground, 7th Legion. We need to get our ships away.
Leaving so soon, Shaw? Oh, what a pity. I've got an arrow with your name carved into it.
We'll cross paths again, Blightcaller.
Hold your ground!
I'll see you dead or in
Give
chains
no
before this
quarter!
war ends, I promise you.
Do you want me to go back to DPS?
Let's hang out as heals until Dipron shows up.
Okay.
Just because Gren's solo tanking.
Tank solo.
That's why I had such a deep voice, so we could tank solo.
Hi. And, Chris, yes, I do. I have a Demon Hunter. Or do you want me to just go Shadow?
I was just thinking gearing up this character.
I can stick to this one. If you want me to go Shadow, I can do that.
Yeah, I was just thinking in the next fight, if we keep Legacy, because she's a really strong healer.
Cool.
Because we're only gonna have, we could have one healer on one ship and two on the other.
Okay, I'm changing now.
The Horde
This
troops were
Forsaken sounds so
relentless.
angry compared
Looked
to Alon.
thirsty. But our Koltiran
I need a
forces weren't
target.
backing down.
I need this blockade
Sorry.
broken and these docks secured.
You should have never challenged the
You'd think they'd have more patience since they
We're not
You know.
here to taunt them. Focus on
are
the
dead and
ritual.
everything.
We must ensure all our people make it out.
Oh, we will. Doesn't mean I can't enjoy myself while doing it.
Put a stop to whatever ritual those Kultirans are attempting. And quell their blathering while you're at it.
Left side, please.
Why does Nathnos get to be the champion of the Horde? I don't like it. Why
Thanos?
couldn't have we killed him in this raid?
Yeah, that would be good. He must have an in with Sylvanas M.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an in out kind of in.
More like unrequited, Twilight-ishy kind. No, I don't know. I think they both. I mean, Sylvanas is like, she's had her thing with him for a while. Like he's always willing to, I don't know, it's like onslaught or something like that with what's her name, Guinevere. But they never show it. You know, there's never any point where they actually make it happen.
Uh-huh.
Windrunner women just have a thing for humans.
Where's my stupid... Get off the steps. I hate this pet.
Don't let him hear you say that.
He's back there staying on the steps.
Okay, then he probably can't hear you then.
There's
Yeah,
a bunch
Kaylin, he doesn't like it when you do that.
When I do what?
We was
What
just
about-
talking
No.
about his pet thing back on the steps.
When was the last time you fed it?
I don't even know where he is anymore.
He's dead.
There's a dead pet on the floor.
I'm resing it.
See, there's
Aw.
a reason why he doesn't like you.
Pay
And
him
as
to
a
be
reward
dead.
for killing your pet, you got a BOE.
Yeah, apparently. So we do have some loot to trade, also. Let me go back
No,
up
don't
here.
start this shit again.
First is cloth shoulders. If anybody's interested, from Beer, I believe.
Nice roll on one.
Yep, get that nice roll out of the way. Anybody
Yeah, I'm
else?
not even sure that they're an upgrade, but I'm pretty sure, so thank you.
Okay, going in 3, 2, 1. So those go to Longwind. Gren's Mace. Legacy looks interested in.
Is it an ice smashing mace?
No, it's a servo claw mace. It probably comes with free refill canisters. Okay, anybody else? That's going in 3,
That's a bargain.
2, 1. Okay, the mace goes to Legacy.
Looks very pinchy.
The little transmog will take care of that.
And a BOE back piece. Anybody? Okay, fine, I'll keep it. I'll give it to one of my alts. Something 8 grand.
I don't even have a battle res.
It was like I was drowning or something. It just counted down and died. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, maybe it thought you were in the water.
I know with Jaina in the boat she can fall off. Yeah, maybe it thought she was in the water.
Is there a mob in the wall? What's going on there?
Yeah, he's bugged.
Yeah, it's bugged though. Let's see what happens if we pull the elemental.
Eric just found a Tide Weaver.
Thanks, Eric.
Never mind.
Oh, I'm in the air.
I don't think bears are supposed to fly home.
If you
But I won't
believe
go.
you can fly.
Hey, elephants can fly.
There you go.
Whom is not an elephant, though.
He's as
That
big as
thing
one.
just appeared
Oh,
out of nowhere.
It was mind controlled. It didn't last very long.
Oh. Nope, here it comes. Another
Oh,
one.
that I don't know where that one came from.
Well, it went right after you. Or maybe it went right after Herrick, so that was probably
Okay.
mind controlled too.
So I've split up the groups. I've given the melee side 2 healers, Oberoni and Noop. They'll have a little bit more to contend with over there. So Sister is going to be on the left side. That's groups 1 and 3. Homer Grain, you guys can switch it if you want to do alternate bosses. Brother is going to be the right side. And we're going to take the pterodactyl out to the ship. Sister side, you're going to have the lightning balls down the sides. Just avoid the lines between them. Crackling lightnings go to the outside edge of the ship. And then when you drop your thing, your thunderous boom, you want to be far away from the drop. Actually, do we need food? I never lost. Okay, let me come back. I'll drop the food. Use the purple thing to come back if you need to. Food's down. Okay, so crackling lightning goes to the edge. Thunderous boom is just move away from the crackling lightning where it's dropped. The farther you are, the less damage you'll take. Both of them will do a shroud ability, which we need to burn through, and then interrupter, the empowerment. If you don't interrupt her, she'll start channeling into the boss, or they will start channeling into the boss, which is really bad. And then both sides have jolting volley, which is just healer damage. Stuff the healers have to heal through. Brother will give us a little debuff called Sea Storms, which we will need to drop along the outside edges. And we'll also have a a siren come up on the side of the ship that will lead somebody into it. And we want to kill that siren as fast as possible. That's why all the range are over on Brother, except for Herrick. And depending on how DPS goes, we might even move Herrick over there, because we've got really strong melee people. So group 2 and 4 will go to the Brother side. 1 and 3 will go to the sister side, which is the left side. Brother side is right side. We need to kill these guys at the same time. So it's kind of like the opulence, but even more important that they go down. Because if we kill one before the other, they will start to channel into the boss, and his energy will skyrocket, and it'll just toast us.
Real quick, can you tell me which group I'm in? Because Grid puts us all in one big gigantic ball.
So if you hit O, that'll bring up your raid window. And you are in group 2.
Okay, so I go right.
Yes.
Thank you.
So, once we kill the 2 ads, we will come back. We'll use the little orb thing to come back to the main dock where we were. The boss will move up to the front, and the range will move back to the first where it kind of narrows down, and we're going to stack. The melee will stack on the tanks. The range will stack up in the back, and we'll mark somebody with a star. Probably Alonwyn, because she likes to be the star, and it's easier to find her. And we will move together as a group. Yeah, it's not kind of a stack. It's very important to stack up, because you will drop stuff. We'll drop like crap on the ground, and we want to have all that crap together. Ads will spawn. Well, before that, we'll get a thing called Storm's Whale, which will let us soak up that crap that drops on the ground. So if somebody gets Storm's Whale, they can soak up the stuff that's in the group that's around them, and then soak up the stuff that's in the other side. Beer, when we get back, if you could drop gates where you did the last time, that would be awesome. Do you remember that?
No, and I'm already over the boat, so you can't show me.
Okay. I'll let you know. So it's basically one gate where it goes skinny where the range is, and then the skinnier section back where it starts to slope down on this side. We want to drop it there. The other gate. Ire of the Deep is the other thing that will spawn on the ground. It's a circle. We want to move into that. That should just affect the range. I didn't see any up in the melee side, but it's possible that it will spawn up there. We need at least a couple people, like 3 or 4 people, to soak that. When you get the Storm's Whale, you'll do your soak real quick, and then before it expires, you want to run as far back towards the entrance to the dock as possible. The ad will spawn where you are, and then we need to slow and take out the ad as fast as possible. After a couple times of that, we will get a second ad that will also spawn, and it just gets progressively worse, and we just can't keep up with it. So
kind of like the Yasma shattering the soul thing from Atal'Azar.
I don't do enough dungeons to tell you yes or no, but I'll say go for it. Okay, and that's pretty much it. We just need to rinse and repeat. We'll stack up, we'll clean, soak the Ires. If you get Storm's Whale, you clean up the tide pools, the crap on the ground, not the tide pools, but crap on the ground, and then run it to the back. I don't think I missed anything. But this initial phase, the big important thing is to get these ads down together. Along with, if you're going to go heals, then we should get Herrick over with us.
Legacy just has to be AFK for a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm going to explain the tank part real quick to whom. You're right, whom. When we get back to the dock, we're going to stack right up on top of each other. Make it up nice and tight. The melee is going to be stacking at us. And we'll start at one corner, and when we drop stuff, we just slowly move across the front. But the main thing for us is whoever's tanking the boss needs to keep tanking the boss until the ad appears. If they get taunted early, that debuff could drop off, and that would be bad. We need to have that debuff to drop the ad, which I know. But the other thing is when the other tank goes back to get the ad, the boss doesn't care that you're not in front of him. But if you're not in melee range, he'll start putting a stacking debuff on you that does a lot of damage. So we need to make sure that when the tank with the debuff goes back to drop it on the ad, the other tank taunts immediately. Otherwise, it's basically unhealable.
Okay. And the ad, so what does the ad do? Does he fixate, or can he be picked up and taunted?
He's basically fixated on the boss because his job is to give the boss energy, so he walks straight toward the boss, no matter what anybody does. We'll try and slow him and that kind of stuff. What you're doing is you're going to go near the boss, and when they dispel you, the debuff on you jumps to the boss, so he takes extra damage.
Okay, so I just stay near him as he walks.
Right, and you'll see it appear over his head. At least I have my UI tells me when it's on him, so I know I can leave and go to back to the boss again.
Okay. All right. So yeah, as soon as I'm dispelled or it drops off, it jumps to the ad, and then I go back and stand with you.
Correct. Stand with the group, and then I'll be tanking the boss and getting the debuff stacked up. And then when the new ad comes out, you'll taunt when I usually just say taunt, and I'll go back, and then I'll say dispel. So there'll be like 2 call-outs that I do.
Okay. Oh. All right. Perfect.
Yep, if you haven't refreshed your flask, now's a great time to do it. We only got to see this once the last time we were here. Just the one fight.
It seems like a lot, but once you've seen it a couple times, you'll be understand the mechanics, and you'll be able to avoid them pretty good. Alright, I'm seeing everybody ready except for Legacy, who isn't here at the moment, so I'm going to start.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never escape the sea's wrath! I'll tear you to the bone!
And ranges, you want to put those on the edges. And it will help with the siren.
And don't stand in them.
You need to get that siren down.
Coming on, do ya?
Sorry, Beard.
That's okay.
If you drop your debuffs along the edge, it'll slow down the walker so you can get the ad down.
He's talking about the range side.
Coming on, do ya? The sea's bounty can be
There's the siren.
Coming on, do ya? Run away, little girl. Run away.
Kill it, kill it, kill it.
I'll tear you to the bone.
Hey, brother's still behind me. On DPS.
He needs an interrupt.
I'll tear you to the bone. The sea's bounty can be
siren.
I'll tear you to the bone. Beware. Coming on, do ya?
You
Sorry,
can life
Eric.
grip.
I was on cooldown.
We should probably slow down on the sister side a little bit.
You burn that shield down. Interrupt him. Anybody? Anybody interrupt? Oh, you got an interrupt?
I don't currently.
You should have bash.
I'll get it. Yeah,
everyone
I
use
took it off my
silence?
bar for the last fight.
Okay, big boss is at 96. That was gonna be bad.
Yeah, sorry.
Coming on, do ya? Send you to the bog. Good riddance. It's full
Boom.
fathom 5 for that lot.
So, priesty people, you can, if you have life grip, you can life grip the people that are getting sucked in from the siren. And if you see somebody walking towards the siren, like Gren said, if you have the puddle thing, you can run in and drop the puddle in their way. Preferably still on the edge of the ship, but that will slow them.
The siren really only comes to 2 corners. So, and they're kitty corner from each other. So if you drop your puddles along closer to those 2 corners, it'll be better. I guess I could put marks up.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I was having some sort of issue with Discord. It wasn't saying anything at all, and I couldn't say anything to you, so...
Okay, let me drop a feast here. And then beer for the lock gates, right about here, and then as far back towards that marker as possible, but not really beyond it, because the wall's gonna form there. That'll work, and then just send it all the way forward.
Hey guys, sorry about that. I'm back.
Cool.
It's okay.
I think I'll leave Herrick on our side. We did have 4 DPS to their 3 DPS, but they were still ahead of us. So, and if we lose somebody over the edge of the ship, it'll just hurt us more.
Well, I'm going heals now. If we could summon Legacy.
Many lucky dudes.
Yep. Can we get a TV beer?
Farewell, friend of
I mean, I can
soul.
go DPS now is what I meant.
A normal interrupt's good enough, right? I don't need a stun.
Yep,
Right.
just normal interrupt.
Yeah, Skull
But not
Bash
right
should
away.
do
You
it.
have to beat down their shield first, right?
Right. Don't do it until the shear drops.
Does this cast bar change from solid to interruptible?
Yeah, it goes from the rounded, uninterruptible to the... Or I guess that's specific to some degree.
Yeah, I think it depends on your cast bar, but yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. As long as that's going to change, I don't want to have to look at his debuff to see whether he's shielded or not. Or his buff, whatever the case may be.
Those are the 2 corners, right, Alman?
Yeah.
So for the brother ship,
Sometimes she fudges a little further, but it's about right there.
Yeah. So for the brother ship, that's roughly where the siren will show up.
Where am I going?
Come over to the brother ship.
Okay.
So,
Seriously.
sorry, I was just gonna say, here's a little trick that I use for, so I don't have to look for the siren. Is I can hear, like, I have the stereo sound of my headset, so I can hear if she's coming from my right or my left, and then I don't have to look for her. I just kind of know to run to the opposite corner. So if you see her coming towards Star, run over towards the circle and drop your debuffs over here near the Star and along that edge.
I can try to call it out too. And remember to run, if you're the one targeted by her, run, or well, when she shows up, run as far away from it as you can, so you don't have to walk, so you have farther to walk.
Yeah, it just gets so busy with all those circles in the room.
Well, if you are targeted by her, it's actually helpful to run into the circle.
What do the circles do? They don't.
They slow you and give you damage.
Oh, they do give you damage. Okay. Is the caster silenceable?
Yeah, you
For
can
an
interrupt
intro?
them.
Okay, great.
I have a really long interrupt. It's like 24 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, mine is 30
You'll
seconds.
never escape the sea's wrath.
Beware.
Coming on, do ya? Her song shall
Which?
spell your you to the bone.
It's coming to Star.
Yellow.
Interrupt.
Beware you to the bone. The sea's bounty can be quite
And brother is way ahead on DPS.
do ya?
Star.
Star again.
Run the ship.
Interrupt.
Beware. Coming on, do ya? Her song shall spell your you to the bone.
Corners this
Circle.
time.
Beware you to the bone.
Interrupt.
Slow down on Brother Joseph a little.
Beware. Coming on, do ya? The sea's bounty can be quite alluring.
Circle.
Circle.
Beware. Coming on, do ya?
Interrupt.
Okay, step it up on brother.
Beware. Coming on, do ya?
Okay, use the orb thing to go back to the main platform.
Why did it send me to the other boat?
You did just too fast. Range back here. Alama, you want to give yourself a star? Or some? Let the tanks
Stack up
interrupt it.
tighter.
Super, super tight.
Help you. So.
Soak that. 3 people.
The storm claims you.
Oberonii has Storm's Wheel, so he's going to clean up some of the platform and then run to the back. An ad will drop.
Taunt.
We'll use to target the ad. Slow it.
Dispel grad.
Kill it before it gets to the bot.
Help. So.
Soak that. 3 people. I've got Storm's Wheel. Don't follow me.
Freeze your soul.
Watch your step.
Move left, range.
Target change.
I had to slow it if you
Go
can.
ahead.
Slowing.
Spell whom?
Freeze your soul.
Watch your step. So.
Melee help lad.
Okay, range stack on
So.
star. We gotta soak that.
Nice and tight. Ad is coming out.
Target change. So.
Heads up.
Taunt, please.
To add.
Watch your step.
Dispel grad.
Slowing. Dead.
Help. So.
I'm down.
3, 2, 1. Watch your step. Soak. Target change.
Okay,
So.
ad is out.
So.
Spell whom?
3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Claims you.
Target change. Help.
Your departure.
How'd we get 2?
That's what happens.
Dispel grad.
It looked like it's split.
Oh.
Soak. 3, 2, 1. Watch your step. Target change.
Taunt.
Another ad is out.
Dispel grad.
Soak.
Melee help with skull. Range, get on.
Grandstand.
And this is 100%.
1.
How
So
are we
when he-
supposed to kill that boss before it gets to 100?
Yeah, so when he reaches 100% energy, he basically kills everybody.
So
The biggest thing is ad control in that second phase.
Yeah.
Damn.
You want to go into that dock encounter with it at as little energy as possible. And that's by interrupting the ads when they start to channel as quickly as possible as well. You can get there with things like less than 30% is really good. Higher than that, then you're gonna have issues.
Yeah, I believe he was at 45% when we got there.
So maybe
Yeah.
DPS using a little cooldown every time he gets his shroud up.
Yeah, it's. I was doing so. It just seemed like it took a long time for us to get through the shield each time.
Yeah. Well, part of it's that the witch is still there. The siren's still up when he starts it.
Well, they're on the melee side, so the melee side gets the
Oh.
same shroud, but they're running around
Okay,
for
on the witch.
orbs that are on the ground too.
Yeah.
There's some food going down.
Melee side as a whole.
Hey, Elon. Outside of Mind Flay, is there something else that I can do to slow them down?
No, not as a Shadow Priest.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I was just figuring I'd look.
So, the tar traps work well.
Yeah, I have concussive shot. I've been trying that. That reduces.
That should work
speed.
too.
Mage slow works great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the best way to slow him down as a priest is to reroll to a mage.
Done and done.
Okay, well, I'll see you in a couple of months by the time I get to this level.
I've got the vortex that should be good, but it's only 1 minute cooldown.
Do Shadow Priests have life grip?
We have
Yes.
Leap
Okay.
of Faith.
Leap of Faith.
We can pull people away.
Yeah, if people go over the edge for the siren, you can grab them and yank them back. You got to be
Cool.
quick though. You don't have a
I
lot
haven't
of
seen
choice.
Anybody fall over on this side yet?
Oh, nice. Black climb. What are you doing? Okay, who's over there jumping in to give me a heart attack? Legacy.
narc.
What?
Jumping around on the ad. I thought you were going to trigger it.
I'm just waiting for whom?
Baba.
Sorry, I'm
You
looking
eating
at
the
my.
whole feast to yourself?
I'm a hungry bear. I was looking at my options for slowing things.
We don't have time for that.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
you're not gonna.
Oh,
You're gonna have to let the DPS do that. You're focused on your stuff.
My rake should slow it, but it doesn't. It rarely works.
What about incapacitating roar? Can you do that as a cat?
I cannot.
Oh, well, never mind that.
So that's the whole fight. I mean, anybody have any questions before we kill this guy?
Well, yeah, just about what we were just talking about. What do I need to do right after I drop my debuff on the ad?
Come back up to the boss.
Just to be ready to taunt for the next ad, or?
Well, to give it damage.
Oh, okay.
We want all the melees and tank on the bosses as possible, and the brain should be able to take the ads down.
Yeah, we've got a good amount of range, so that really helps us.
Okay.
And the people with the Storm's Whale, don't forget to clean up if you can.
Clean up.
Yeah.
But clean up the puddles. When you get Storm's Whale, you'll be able to clean up those yellowish, bluish green crap that's on the ground from the swirlies that come out. The things we're moving out of. So we want to clean that up because it can get crazy. That's one of the reasons why I stack. Or why we stack.
Yeah, you guys did a really good job of stacking, though. The crap on the ground wasn't too unmanageable until
Things went astray. Okay. Any more questions?
What's the debuff called that allows you to clear the crap out?
Storm's Whale.
Storm's Whale. Okay.
You turn big and purpley and blue and sparkly.
Gotcha.
And
I should notice.
as a side note, you can fall off the ship and you can go off the edge of the dock. So don't do that.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You have much to answer for. I will kill you to the bone. The sea's bounty can be quite
Watch your
fun.
eye.
You to the bone.
Circle.
Ah, crap. I got pulled in. Oh, damn. If you get thrown over the side, you die.
Yep.
I was like at 40%. She threw me over the side.
Yeah, you get too close to her, she'll go over. Or you'll go over.
Coming on, do ya? Her song shall spell your life. Coming on, do ya?
Circle again.
Run away, little girl.
That's pretty snazzy there.
Coming on, do ya?
Burn the shield.
Beware you to the bone. Her song shall spell your life. Beware you to the bone.
Oh, circle side again.
Beware. Coming on, do ya? The sea's bounty can be quite.
Double side.
Beware. Coming
Star.
on, do ya? Run away, little girl. Run away.
I'm on cooldown.
Beware you to the bone.
Brother, slow down a little bit.
Except now he's got his shield up.
Okay, burn the shield.
Interrupt.
Okay, now it's the...
Okay, now we're about even.
Beware. Coming on, do ya? Tights.
Wait for them. Yeah, brace back.
Not interrupt.
Let the tanks interrupt.
Three. Help serve. One. So. Watch your step. Target change.
Add is
Three. Two. One.
Dispel whom?
Watch your step.
Melee should stay on the boss.
Oh, really? Okay.
Help serve. So.
soak that. 3 people. Stack back
So.
up.
3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Taunt.
Target change.
Adds out.
Spell Gren.
Give yourself a star, Lawman.
Can you do it?
Sure.
3. Help me. 1. So. Watch your step.
Tucker's immune to the Ursal Vortex.
Soak.
Beer clean, and then
So.
go back.
Run through the crap beer and then run back.
3, 2.
Run back, all the way back, all the way back.
Target change.
Adds out.
Taunted.
Help soak. So.
Where are you supposed to go to the ad?
Oh, I thought you were tanking him. Oh, I do
No,
have
you
kelp
were.
though.
Soak. 3, 2.
Okay, you can dispel me.
Watch your step. Soak.
Noop is cleaning and then running back.
So see, when Noop has Storm's Wail, whatever she runs over gets cleaned up. So that's what we do when we get Storm's Wail. We run over the crap and clean it up, and then run to the back before it drops off.
I got boss.
Spell grind.
Soak.
Another at home. Go grab.
Soak.
Spell home.
Here's 100%.
Kelly,
So-
boss.
Don't forget the lock gates, because that will help you get and let you clean up a little bit more. So it's important we use those lock gates. And now we're all clean. Look at that.
Yeah, the first time I accidentally clicked that first.
Well, we're getting better on Mechatork, so that's great.
Too far away.
And we got to see Stockade again.
Friend of the Grummels, like you.
Has the VK group gotten past Stockade? Or are you guys still working on it?
Yes,
Yes.
we just got
Jaina.
it down. We just started Jaina.
Cool. So, there we go.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks, everybody.
Yeah, I hope everybody has a good week. Thanks.
So, before everybody leaves, other than Debron, first 6 bosses, how many people need loot from those? Just me? The only thing I really need is a weapon from Conclave or High Mechatork.
Let me check on that. I probably do.
Yeah, you might, Musty.
I probably will, but I will defer to you guys.
Okay. I'm the reason I'm thinking is that we can save this lockout and keep working on Stockade. But if we spend the whole night doing that, I don't want to get nowhere on the first 6 bosses and end up there on a Sunday. And if we have some, I don't think we have anybody that just comes on Sundays. Musty maybe. But he's been. Oh, that's right. You.
Yeah.
So if your Mythic runs, then we could come back here. What I'm thinking is we can come back here and work on Stockade on Wednesday. Blockade, not Stockade, Blockade. And then Sunday, run through the first 6 bosses, and then get back to High Mechatork, and go from there the next week too. Possibly. Unless we get Stockade down, then we go on to Jaina. Blockade, not Stockade. You got the idea. So, anybody opposed to that? I mean, I really want to keep working on Blockade, but it takes us a night plus some to get to Blockade.
That's fine with me. I guess my biggest advice for Blockade is just to make sure that you're maximizing your DPS. It is very much a DPS race, but we also have to do the mechanics. I mean, it especially with this group this small, we have to kind of execute it perfectly. So if you can spend some time with a practice dummy, look at WoWanalyzer.com and maximize your DPS so that it's just muscle memory, and then you can still run around and soak the swirlies and do all the stuff you're supposed to do, and keep your DPS up. That's going to be really helpful.
And it is available on LFR. I know LFR doesn't have all of this stuff, but it will at least give you the chance to practice it, and you can do it right. I realize LFR won't do it right, but you can at least try and do it right.
No, when you say Blockade, that's the one we
That's the one we're
did.
just working on.
The one before this, not I don't know what this one's called.
This is called Blockade.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta learn this one again. I mean, I did an LFR with the previous one. I don't know what was the name of that one. And I was able to learn the very last fight in that one with Rastakan and Once on Deep.
Yeah, the LFR on Rosticon's a little bit different.
That Rastakan fight, when we did it, I felt like I was trying to do what I could to heal, but at the same time, I felt like my hair was on fire and the whole thing was going. I was just like, okay, I'll just do what I can to keep everyone alive.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun though. I really enjoyed that raid.
So you got the idea of it. Good.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, thanks for the raid, guys. I'll see you next week.
Sounds good.
Thanks for coming out, Noob.
Good night, Noob.
And it looks like there's invasion up.
Yeah, and Tier Guard.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have a kid waiting to talk to me, so you guys have a good night, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
Sounds good.
If you guys ever need me in anything, just send me an invite or whatever. If,
Did you ever get into the Friends of the Mirage thing?
You know what it is that Deveron has some sort of issue with the raid, the guild and communities link.
That's
so. What I think I need to do is, if it's possible, like you and I'll like jump off the character and get on a different one. Probably
it's character specific.
Well, no, this issue is character specific because when I open up Deveron, the guild and communities thing is completely blank, and he's part of my solo guild. So when I go into Seb and I look to see what was going on, hit the account, I can, do anything I need to. So I think it is Deveron.
But the communities are specific to characters, so if you add a community on one character, it won't be on another character. It's not like a guild.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that sucks. Huh. Yeah, no, I guess I need to talk. I have a couple friends that work at Blizzard, so I can find out if maybe they know what's going on. Because it just doesn't make any sense. I tried to promote him to Guildmaster, so then that way I can make it so then he'll make changes in the guild. Maybe that might adjust it.
This is not guild related, so it shouldn't make a difference.
Well, no, I meant just so then that way I could
unbreak whatever's all broken.
Unbreak whatever's broken on the guild and communities. But it didn't work. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to see if I can figure out what's up with it, and I'll get back to you on it.
Okay, because you'll find most of the guild in there, plus some other people.
Yeah, right on. If yeah, but what I said, if you guys want to friend request me, my icon is my battle tag is Sabathius1112. And yeah. And I really appreciate being able to look at this stuff with you guys. Thanks again, Chris. And I enjoyed it. And I learned a lot.
Cool.
Thank you.
Awesome.
All right. I'll see you guys.
Good deal. Have a good night.
See you.
Good night.
You too.
Thanks for coming.
Good night, all of you. Thank you.
Later.
You too. Thanks for having me.